Hi, my name is Michelle Travis. As a teacher at an online public school, I often need to approach the challenges of students with disabilities a little bit differently. One of the challenges is students with dyslexia. As stated in the article on your screen, written by John Kirby and others, dyslexia is a specific learning disability that is neurobiological in origin. That means that dyslexia is a brain-based, possibly genetic, problem with the ability to decode written language. Again, according to Kirby, dyslexia often is characterized by difficulties with accurate and fluent word recognition, also by poor spelling and poor decoding abilities. Now, because a student with dyslexia struggles with the ability to quickly and easily read and write written words, they often also have problems with overall reading comprehension, the lack of vocabulary, and because they find it so difficult to read, reduced reading experience as a whole. This article looked into two specific suggestions to help students with dyslexia, one being working on their time management skills, and two being study aids, specifically having text summaries and highlighting the text. So this really got me thinking about the basic ill-structured problem for people with dyslexia, which is difficulty reading the written word. In the virtual school environment, written text is often on a computer screen. Now, while it is possible to use the suggestion from the article, which is to highlight text, what could be done to the actual text to help students with dyslexia? So I found two fonts that have been created specifically for people with dyslexia. The first one is Dyslexia. It says a revolutionary font for people with dyslexia. And it's interesting to note that some of the common reading errors for these people with dyslexia are due to the letters swapping places, mirroring each other where a D would look like a B, letters look like they're physically changing or melding together. So the Dyslexia font allows for some changes in the way we see the letters, having a heavier bottom, having slants between the B and the D so they're more easily distinguished, different size and letter openings, as well as longer sticks or tails to letters, and wider spacing between the letters. So these are definitely pros. Now a con would be to order Dyslexia, it costs $90 per year. And obviously some families cannot, or even school districts cannot make that work. So another option is the font Open Dyslexic. And this is an open source font which you can get for as little as nothing. It can be free. You obviously, if you feel like you can or should be paying more, you can name your fair price here. Now, Open Dyslexic has an interesting way to compare fonts that we may be more familiar with, like Veranda or Times New Roman, with the Open Dyslexic fonts. You can see a short comparison here. Now, in regards to the universal design for learning, simply changing the font in which the content is presented really reduces the barrier towards decoding and the overall reading comprehension. And this allows all students to demonstrate what they know and can likely increase their motivation to read and continue to school, knowing that their main challenge, reading, has been made more accessible.